It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on. Mookie Betts will get us started. Turns and fires to Betts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Schwarber brings it in with a nice running grab. On to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner.
No, that's no.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Back up.
Left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout.
Hernandez over to first in time. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third. Boom. Whips it to first. And a quick out number 1. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there.
The hands back and let it rip.
And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here.
Off the top of the batter's eye. Tommy Edmonds, first of the year. Let's go.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Bang, 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 bang.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas pulls that one down, and that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Another 1-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back.
Hernandez to second. There's one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And in top half of the third inning, here's Kike Hernandez. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's Betts. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And Mookie takes. Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and Betts is set down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So up next, Edmundo Sosa. And that drops in for a strike. Realmuto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Realmuto around third. Relay throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run.
Out to center. Edman in position. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking.
Freeman steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now it's Freddie Freeman. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Suarez checks over to first, and he's back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Up
Ball
and
two.
in, 2-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles, kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right side, into the outfield, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. The Dodgers threatening. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Miguel Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here comes Alec Bohm. And now 1 and 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This to third. Rojas with the throw to first. And that quickly, 2 away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one not close. And it's 2-2. And that's outside. Stays alive. And that one popped to short. Betts. He's got it. That is the inning. Nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Struck him out of the foul tip.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
In the air, center field. Rojas in position. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Shohei Ohtani to the moon. Get to the third deck. Oh my goodness gracious, a double deck bomb.
A solo shot. It's 5-2.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run.
Bang, 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 bang.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw
pitching
Joe
for the
Ross
Phillies.
gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's JT Realmuto.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. Misses off the inside, and it's 2-1.
Puga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Weston Wilson digs in now. Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes. And he makes the catch. And that is the third. New inning getting started. Digging in, Will Smith. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And delivers outside. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball 3.
And that is out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
They get 1. The throw to second is offline. Now it's the second baseman, Enrique Hernandez. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's no. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball 2.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times. And that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
And here is Johan Rojas.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Pajes going back. Out of here.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
68.
Jordan Romano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit in the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Checks over to first. Back safely. Pajes aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's out.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-2 now. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Right there.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out. Freeman, the next to hit. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move.
Pitching
So a lefty out of the pen, Tanner Banks.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, nobody out with 2 runs already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Tommy Edman at the plate. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Way up the line, and the run scores. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits. No errors. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's JT Realmuto. And it's fouled away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here in Philadelphia, Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering getting ready to go. Alvarado getting loose as well. And that one almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, second baseman.
And next for LA, Kike Hernandez. Fouls one off. 2-2. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Swings here and blasts one left
Get up,
field.
Kiki. Get out.
And that one is off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Foul ball there. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most
Shortstop,
confidence in right now.
Betts.
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Mookie now. 2 on, 1 out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. And the Phillies manager.
Pitching for the Phillies.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies,
Number
Jose
46.
Alvarado.
Well, they need
Jose
someone to stop the bleed and
Alvarado.
keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. Dodgers. So digging in now for Phillies. It appears Dave Roberts.
Pitching for
New
Los
pitcher for the
Angeles.
Dodgers, Evan
Number
Phillips.
59.
This is his 3rd time
Evan
out this year.
Phillips.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Trey Turner now drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. That one missing inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Sends it to first. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Freddie Freeman. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Alvarado, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days, because he's not out there racking up Ks. There's a swing and a miss. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering way off the plate.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within 1 at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. And you got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Runner goes again.
Will Smith let it rock.
Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-5.
His 4th of the year.
That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside. And when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Miguel Rojas. And there's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's down to 5. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 9th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Alec Bohm. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swung on, belted. Going back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's worth the price of admission. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 10. Tanner Scott on to try and get his first save of the year. And that's downstairs. And the count 2-1. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
There's the strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Trey Turner with a chance now. Runner takes off.
1 ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Late with the swing there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
That looked like